what's it called? Corona! I wanna run away, get away from this mess. My head's going round just thinking.
Hey folks, welcome to the WOAFM99 radio show, episode 5 of season 31. And today is a special because we've got Kevin Murphy from the Key Rocks joining me live in the studio, so it's an in-conversation episode. I try to sort of bring in an artist every other week. So today is the Key Rocks. I really hope you've checked out the video episode. So there is a video edit of today's interview, so please do check it out on my YouTube channel. So let me introduce to you our certified indie songs of the week. So we kick off our certified indie songs of the week with Yass Body. That's the name of the artist, Yass Body. Name of the song is Ladder of Love. Usually I keep a song like this somewhere in the middle just to get, listeners sort of set in. We'll put more simpler, more easy to listen songs, and then we'll add in a rock song or an alternative rock song or a punk rock song. But this one, I wanted to start off with this because it's such a unique sort of arrangement and style of music. It is rock, but it's got influences of the 70s, like the Doors, but a modern version of it. The improv style of, Fish and those guys. So he's got elements of all the influences I have in music, the different types of bands that I listen to. And it's very original style of music, live, of course, made by human, But I'm going to kick off the show with Yass Body, Ladder of Love, okay? So let me know what you think about this single. I really like it. We then have Patrick Anthony and the 147. I love the name that he's given this band, and the 147. Name of the song is Play With Fire. Again, this is more sort of soft rock. It still stays within the rock genre, but it's not as hard as, say, Yass Body or Perugia, one of those guys from WA. So Patrick Anthony and the 147, Play With Fire. Kind of like soft rock, as I said. We then have Jakub Race K, okay? It's actually, I think it is Jakub Racek, R-A-C-E-K, but he puts a hyphen and then a K. So Jakub Race-K, and the song is called Down in Flames. Now this is again soft rock, singer-songwriter, sort of pop, but falls more within the pop scene, all right? And all these songs, I'm trying to put as many live, sort of similar sort of sounding songs back to back. Then we have, actually this is quite unique. We've got an artist called Neil Umi, U-M-I. I believe the artist is from India, and the song is called Home Sweet, You and Me. And the reason this really struck out at me, it's just a country song, really. It's just a simple country track. It reminded me of some of my favorite modern country acts like Luke Combs and those guys. It's got that sort of feel. Thomas Rhett sort of jumped out at me because I'm a big fan of Thomas as well. And the fact that he's from India really struck me really cool, because there's a huge country sort of scene in India, just like there is in Norway and Iceland and Scandinavia, basically, and in the UK and Australia. So country is so big, it's not necessarily only American. But now listen to Neil Umi's song, Home Sweet You and Me, and you wouldn't be able to guess he's from India, And it's a great track as well, so really cool. Then we've got WOA artist Jacques Péna with Paris Montmartre. And now this is a song about Paris Montmartre, that's how you pronounce it. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, Montmartre. And the reason I'm playing Jacques, it's a brand new single by Jacques Péna, WOA artist. I love this guy. I mean, his music is fantastic, blues, but then he also makes French pop. And this song falls strongly within the French pop genre. And something that's great that's come out of it is the fact that the song was picked up by 7 quite big Apple Music podcasts, curated podcasts, but one of them turned out to be an editorial podcast as well. So he's officially now on an editorial podcast on Apple Music, which is quite unique, and it's very difficult to get on that. So I'm really happy for Jacques. Also on Apple Radio, by the way, so that's another freaking cool thing for Jacques Péna. Paris Montmartre, okay, that's the name of the song. The start of the song is so nostalgic. It's just a beautiful feeling you get when I hear this song, especially the start, okay? Then, of course, it gets to rock and all of that he always does. He's got some great guitar players with him. I forget the name of his guitar player, but really cool stuff. We then have Josh Porter with Good Things. I call this modern country. The only reason being, modern country now is very pop. So any pop music with guitar is basically coming from the country scene. That's the scene in America right now. So songs from Nashville, Tennessee, that sound very pop will have like live guitars or sample guitars, whatever it may be. But they're basically country songs. But that's what modern country is turning out to be now. It's turning out to be pop music. So it's modern country. That's what I call it. Great track, by the way. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love modern country. Okay, I love old school country and traditional country, but modern country is now getting its own sort of fan base within the pop scene, which is quite cool. We then have the Key Rocks, Kevin Murphy, joining me live in the studio, and we talk about life, music, his brand new single, Sweet Divine, his upcoming EP. We obviously talk about guitars. If you want to really see the video edit of it, where I'm showing off some of our guitars and everything, check out the video edit, okay? It's on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Oliver Sean. And then, of course, I'll play Kevin's brand new single, Sweet Divine. Now, the song is not released yet, and this is an exclusive on WOAFM99. Kevin is a WOA artist, so we get to play this song before it hits radio stations. But I lie, because the song is already playing across Latin America, Sweden, the UK, across all our WOA radio partners. So fantastic stuff for Kevin. Congrats. But the song releases officially on July 10th. So as of now, you can only listen to it on terrestrial radio, not even online radio, okay? But online radio would only be through our podcast version of our radio show. Otherwise on public radio, okay, through WFM99 and through our commercial radio partners in Brazil, in Nicaragua, Chile, even the US actually, Spain, Sweden. You can check it out on our Instagram at WOAFM99 on Instagram to get more information on, where our artists are playing and, wonderful stuff like that about WOA artists. So Sweet Divine by the Key Rocks coming up after the interview, followed by another WOA artist, Juice the Black Beethoven, with the song Bona Fide Country Gal. I have never played this song. I don't think I have. I probably might have. This is one of his older songs, but I love playing different songs by Juice because as a producer and a composer, he just comes up with so many different styles of music, okay? So he's got Halloween music, Christmas songs. He's got a song that really made it huge in soul and sort of Motown feel that I produced for him. It was number one in the UK. And this one, it's sort of a country song. I wouldn't call it country really. It's more southern song. Let's call it a southern song, okay? Like Tennessee, that kind of style of southern music. Not necessarily country, but it is called Bona Fide Country Gal. We then have another WOA artist, Kitt Chapman, with her brand new single, Stupefied. The reason I'm playing it today is this was a last minute entry, but the reason being the song is starting to rise up the Amazon charts in the UK. So congrats to Kitt Chapman. Hopefully by the time the show is live, the song has already hit the charts in England. So I don't know, fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed for Kitt Chapman, Stupefied. It's a beautiful song. And if you want to know more about the song, check out the interview I had with Kitt Chapman on my YouTube channel and also on the archives of our show. If you're listening to this on, say, Spotify podcast or Apple Podcasts, just look for a couple of episodes before today's episode and you'll find the live in conversation with Kitt Chapman. After Stupefied, we've got Giumiri. I hope I'm pronouncing that name correctly. Giumiri. And the song is called Angels. Now, a song like this, I usually keep it for right at the end because it's hardcore, electronic, sort of techno, and I quite like this kind of music. I don't make it or anything, but I just love it. It just takes me back to the club days, It's a really cool song. And I really can't talk much about it because it's instrumental, sort of just pure dance club, sort of dance music, electro. I don't know what kind of subgenre of dance it is. And you'll have to figure out, if you're a huge EDM fan, let me know what you would call this music, okay? Is it techno? Is it electro dance? Is it house? I don't know. And last but not least, I'm going to play a song by Dick Cole. The song is called King of Cool. And the reason I'm putting this right at the end is this is an AI song, okay? I can tell it's an AI song. And it's a good song. Well, obviously, it'll be fantastic production and everything because it's all computer generated. But of course, with prompts by Dick Cole. The reason I'm playing this today on a primarily live music show is for you to let me know what you think about AI music when you hear it back to back after back-to-back live music, okay? Does it jar your mind, and can you tell like that if it is AI or not? And do you like it? Or and when we play our shows, would you prefer having two sets of music, one purely live and one purely AI, or are you happy with the way we sort of mix it up sometimes? Okay, and that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I'll see you next week again, same place, same time. But also this Sunday, I might be going live on on YouTube and all my socials at Oliver Sean or at Oliver Sean Band if you're watching it on TikTok and Facebook, and it's at Oliver Sean on YouTube and Instagram, X as well. And that's it for today. Hope you enjoy the music, and I'll see you soon. Ciao. Oliver Sean signing out.
A voice in the wind, only I can hear, reminds me of my deepest fear. I gotta keep on going. This dream isn't true. The nightmare I'm swimming can't be good for you. I got to get away. It's got to be today. I might be back. By now I'm holding back this ladder of love. I leave that floor, and I ride the mountain's view and the sun. I got a 6-string soul, pulled by 16 walls. In my sled, some food for the gold. My flag is silver, my flag is golden. I hit the snow, looking at the sun. Faces are so small, I'll get down to see more. I might be back. By now I'm holding at this ladder of love. I leave that floor, and I like the mountain's view and the sun. Flying over valley, I'll give it a break for today. I wonder how, whatever flies, got to be mine.
A wolf ain't kind to a man with an old 410. And I still drink the whiskey, though I know it hurts my head. Stoned alone and thinking what'll leave me dead. A heart can't help a head that's on the run. I went and flew too close to the sun. Stoned alone and thinking, what the hell have I become? you'll get burned. Guilt has killed far better men than me. At the mercy of my inner beast. Tired and torn, broken, worn, throw the towel in. Tired and torn, broken, worn, till the bitter end. Till the bitter end. There are days the feelings fade and they all just turn to dust. Leave me cold out in the rain, ain't no better place to rust. If there's one thing in this crazy life I've learned, play with fire, you'll get burned. There are days the feelings fade and they all just turn to dust. Leave me cold out in the rain, ain't no better place to rust. If there's one thing in this crazy life I've learned from watching this crazy world turn. Play with fire, you'll get burned. If you play with fire, you'll get burned. If you play with fire, 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 if you play with fire.
Growing up ain't never easy. Sometimes all goes down in flames. It hurts to see you feeling uneasy and you don't know who to blame. Sometimes the days seem cloudy and gray. The heavy load is hard to bear. When times are tough, then you learn the hard way that life is not always fair. No pain, no gain. One day's a walk in the park. One day is a child's game. The next one hits you hard. A feeling so warm the day you were born. Those blue eyes turn green. You'll always be my little queen, though today you turn 16. I know it's hard and it takes time to find a way on your own. I fear the day, I know it must come, when you leave behind this home. No pain, no gain. One day's a walk in the park. One day is a child's game. The next one hits you hard. A bird has to fly, a lion must beautiful to see the day. If you get lost, stumble and fall, you can come back home any day. Hey, growing up ain't never easy. Sometimes all goes down in flames.
Going back to that cold November night, first time I ever caught a glimpse of your eyes. Knew it then that you're the kind of woman right out of a dream. Wasn't long before I finally told you how I felt. The first I love you, the first sweet kiss. Everything slowly fell in place like it's meant to be. Never knew that every winding road I take, bittersweet memories along the way. Every detour somehow led me straight to you. Never really knew much what forever meant till you came along and it all made sense. If love is a place, then with you's where I wanna be. Baby, home sweet to you and me. Remember all the late night future talks, all those things that we both dream of. How we wish someday we can make those dreams come true. And I know it ain't easy loving a man who keeps on dreaming every chance he can, hoping someday it'll all make sense to you. Never knew that every winding road I take, bittersweet memories along the way. Every detour somehow led me straight to you. Never really knew much what forever meant till you came along and it all made sense. If love is a place, then with you's where I wanna be. Baby, home sweet to you and me, hand in hand till our head turns gray. Growing old with you's about everything I want, and baby, right now the whole world can see this dream we've been longing for starts right here for you and me. Never knew that every winding road I take, bittersweet memories along the way. Every detour somehow showed me the way to you. Standing here with your hand on mine, I can see forever and it feels just right. Your love is a place, and with you's where I'll always be. Baby, till the end of time it'll always be home sweet to you and me. Home sweet to you and me.
chaque pas me réjouit sans bitume. Je bats le pavé des ruelles et chaque pas me rapproche d'elle. Où es-tu parti, ma beauté? Chaque pas me rappelle nos virées. Mais on était chouette en ce temps-là. On ne s'accroquerait pas sur la butte déserte. Et je faisais la cour à Nini. Nini qui voulait faire son nid à mon mère. Plus de Funis, rue Foyatier. Une marche après l'autre s'est réglée. En bas la ville se dessine et les lumières m'illuminent. Une marche après l'autre, c'est comme ça. Chaque pas me fait penser à toi. Que deviens-tu il y a longtemps? Chaque pas me ramène au bon temps. Mais on était chouette en ce temps-là. On ne s'accroquerait pas sur la butte déserte. Et je faisais la cour à Nini. Nini qui voulait faire son nid à mon Montmartre. Enfin j'arrive au Moulin Rouge, mais sous les ailes rien ne bouge. Du trafic sur le boulevard, rue Le Pic, chevalier de la barre. Plus près des étoiles à Montmartre, les chansons de bruit en place du tertre. Je bats le pavé des ruelles, chaque pas me rapproche d'elle. Je bats le pavé des ruelles, chaque pas me rapproche d'elle.
You were the one who was there when I called, the one I leaned on when I'd fall. When I'm drunk and off the wall, I always found a way to drop the ball. Cause love turns to heartbreak, and then you cuss me out. And how much more can I take? Cause I don't wanna be let down. Oh, that's why I never fall in love. Why you think I gotta shine of whiskey in my cup. I've been through some shit that make it hard for me to trust. I always mess the good things up. I always mess the good things up. Our love was toxic, hypnotic, chaotic, with no logic. I was locked in, pulling me up and down, but now it's sink or swim, felt boxed in with no way out. I was strung out every day, but now I'm zoned in with the bottle poured out. Too far gone to trust this shit, no. Love turns to heartbreak, and then I cuss you out. How much more can you take? Cause I don't wanna let you down. That's why I never fall in love. Why you think I got a shot of whiskey in my cup? I've been through some shit that make it hard for me to trust. I always mess the good things up. I always mess the good things up. We swore this was the last time that we'd ever say goodbye. We keep on going back like we ain't learned a damn thing. Why? We swore this was the last time that we'd ever say goodbye. We keep on going back like we ain't learned a damn thing. Why? Oh, that's why I never fall in love. Why you think I got a shot of whiskey in my cup? I've been through some shit that make it hard for me to trust. I always miss the good things. Oh, that's why I never fall in love. Why you think I got a shot of whiskey in my cup? I've been through some shit that make it hard for me to trust. I always miss the good things. Oh, I always miss the good things. Oh, I always miss the good things.
Hello, folks. So today I've got a very special guest in the house. Now, we've been working out to get this artist for the live recording. He's traveling all the time. So he's a musician from Ireland, but lives in the Middle East and travels the world. And he records wherever he gets the chance to record, okay? And you've got to listen to that song, which I'll be playing today for you guys to really understand how cool his music is. And it's none other than the Key Rocks, and it's Kevin Murphy. Kevin, how you doing?
I'm doing great, man. How are you? It's always a pleasure to be on your show, and great to see you again.
Kevin, it's been a while, man. Where have you been? What have you been doing? Why such a long break?
Well, I like the normal day job.
Right.
Managed to accelerate a little bit, and I've been quite busy. And then, of course, there was COVID, and I relocated with the family from one country to another.
Gotcha.
And then a couple of months back, I accidentally tripped and broke a rib.
No.
And I think it was nature's way of telling me to slow down, get the guitar back in my hand, and start writing some more music. So I had a little spurt of creativity, and a number of songs. So it was great.
Cool. So the song is called Sweet Divine. Okay. Is it the Sweet Divine, or is it just Sweet Divine?
Just Sweet Divine.
Just Sweet Divine.
I suppose.
Of course.
It's a song. It's kind of a lot of different people that I may have known in the past, and a couple of friends of mine passed away in the last year or so, and it's kind of capturing some great memories, and also some reflections on different kind of characters that are out there,
right,
who people come across often in life in weird circumstances, and I kind of just fell out, so it was great.
Very cool. And where did you record this song? Because I remember last time we spoke, which was like almost 5 years ago. And I fell in love with your music, that guitar of yours. It sounds beautiful. And we kept talking about guitars. Obviously, we're going to do that today as well. Okay, it's me after all. Come on. It's got to be guitars. But where did you record this song? Because the sound of the acoustic guitar was just beautiful. And I want to know how you got that out.
Well, I've progressed from the bedroom to the office.
Oh, good.
Right, but I'm using a pretty simple setup at home. It's Logic Pro on an iMac. I have an iJam input. And then I have a decent mic and just a little bit of effects, that's all. Excellent. But fortunately enough, the room we're in has pretty good acoustics. Mm-hmm. And I think it came across quite well. And then I had a metronome in my ear, just trying to keep me on track with the beat. So, quite simple.
But hang on, did you mic the guitar, or did you just jack it in?
In this case, I had it jacked in.
Okay.
But the vocals were done in one take over the. It was again, the song was recorded in 10 minutes. Once it got started, it kind of fell out, and it was brilliant.
I'll tell you what, one thing that I've learned about demos and recording one takes, initially, right, I did this demo, my first ever song that I recorded like a demo, and I wrote it for a girl, you know, in America, and I was like singing the song for her. And I decided to put that on my first album, you know, just a demo version. And I did the whole band version as well, you know, with the track in and all that. And I said, right at the end, the label said, why don't you just put it in? Because that sounds so cool. Even though I was, the guitar was a bit off key at one part, I said, doesn't matter, let's just put it in. Till today, man, that song is the most Shazam song on my catalog.
Right.
You know? And it was this one take, and that led me to record my COVID album, which is the Garage Sessions Volume 1. Just me and the band in the garage, and then we went to the studio and did one take, like literally demos that obviously recorded on $1 million equipment, but one takes, right? And dude, that was Billboard number 14, and you tell me, it was just great. And I've had this new re-emergence of going like, you know, those single take songs, they could be some of your best music that you've ever released in the end. It just something
you
special,
captured,
isn't it? Yeah.
You capture something immediate and special, and especially if lyrics kind of come to you while you're writing, right?
Yeah.
It's quite remarkable. And you know, a lot of people talk about the muse floating around in the air, and you know, sometimes it comes and goes. And when it's there, it can be very powerful.
Correct.
And like the other tracks that I've recorded that'll be on the EP,
right.
A lot of them came music and lyrics over the space of an hour, and I just sat down and recorded it. And it seems to have gone again. So it'll probably be a 7-track EP. But I mean, I love those special moments because it's as close to jamming as you can kind of get. You know, when you get into that flow of the jam, and it just comes.
Like those Dave Matthews bands and all that. Dave Matthews and Fish and all that, and they're just doing it live on stage, which has its own appeal. But songwriting, when we do that as songwriters, I know exactly what you mean. Like my first big hit, I Like It, I wrote that entire song, not recorded it, but wrote it in 30 minutes. And it got me on MTV. It made me a star, you know, that 30-minute song. And then there's another, but that doesn't take away from songs that you take a lot of time to write as well. You know, there is something special there as well, you know. Like
absolutely.
Like there's a song called Somebody that I started writing back then when I was writing I Like It. I wrote the first verse and the chorus, obviously, that always comes first, right, for me. And then I waited 15 years and I wrote the second verse and I released it, you know, and that's like my story, like, or any independent musician story, where you have all these hopes and dreams and then you get to know the business and then you come to that point, you go, okay, this is it, and it's not bad, you know, this is what it was, you know, so, man. So,
but I love the way as well, like, riffs will stick with you for years, and you know there's something there,
exactly,
and you don't know what it is, and then a second riff emerges, and maybe they blend together, and you get something really special. So
absolutely,
I love those moments as well. They're really the best, especially when you jam them out, and you know you don't let them go because you know there's something deeper, you know?
And they won't go away, could they? You're in the shower and you've got this lick or this line coming to you and going, dude, the universe is telling you something, you know.
Exactly.
But do you that's another question I had, man. Do you believe that we're just lucky individuals or these vessels that the universe is sending you this because no one else will get it? You know, our songs, no one else is going to write that song. But
I really do believe in that. It's like Noel Gallagher talking about, you know, always looking for the one song, otherwise someone else might capture it, but it comes through you.
It comes through
you.
So
I definitely believe in that. And again, I think honestly that I simply tripped and broke a rib to slow down. That was also maybe the universe telling me, Kev, you know, just, you know, spend a bit of time. But I have been playing quite a bit, you know, locally with some friends and doing a few gigs. And that's been fantastic as well. So it's been itching, you know.
Nice. So tell me about the performances, man. So you're performing in Ireland or Jordan, or you know, because you travel.
No, in Jordan. Really? Me and a couple of mates. We play sometimes at the Irish ambassador's residence, and we do some pub gigs, which is great. And I mean, these are Irish lads who've been around as well. They've had their own little time, you know, performing in the past more publicly. And we're kind of just getting together and jamming. We all got kids now, right? I've got 5 kids. So you can't really, you have to find a way to balance a bit of both, you know.
But you know, you've got something special there, because I know exactly what it is when, say, you come from England or Portugal or whatever, and you're living in the Middle East. You have a chance of breaking through, you know, because say in England, for example, you're competing with everybody and everyone's doing the same thing. But if you live in Dubai, like back when I was there in 1999, for example, you're unique because not many people are doing what you're doing, and you can get on radio, you can get on TV, and you've got these options, and then so you got to make use of that, man, because you're there. Like you still live there, right? You still live in.
Yeah, I mean, man. Yeah, I got back yesterday from Ireland, so I'm here.
Great.
And but I mean, I also work in the corporate world
Gotcha.
That's my main job. So that takes me all around the place. But it's I think music is something that will never leave me. And what's great now is I'm passing it on to my kids.
Nice.
My eldest son, he just moved to Maastricht. He left with his grade 8 drums, so he's now jamming up there.
Fantastic.
My youngest son is like he plays little gigs himself.
What does he play?
He just did his grade 4 drums, plays guitar, piano, and uke. You know
what? You guys should start the Murphy band or something. Come on.
Something like that. But he's cool. He'll jump up and he'll have us supporting him.
Very nice.
And if we make a mistake, he gives that to us.
Nice. Very cool. Very cool. So what else are you working on now? I mean, Sweet Divine. First, we'll talk about Sweet Divine in a second. But what are you? You said you're working on an EP because I read this article that came out. Beautiful article, by the way. Congrats.
Yeah, it was very nice. Yeah, fantastic. Well. There's 3 of them actually. Brilliant. I've shared it as well on the post. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But I've got, one of my oldest and dearest friends passed away a year and a half ago from cancer, and another one roughly 6 months before that.
Okay.
So there's been a lot of feeling, a lot of emotion sort of there. Yeah. And once I started writing about Sweet Divine, right, firstly, then I got into a flow, and 3 or 4 songs came out specifically about my friend Stephen, who had passed away. And that's what it's really focused on. It's kind of personal, emotional, a bit raw and real, but also very therapeutic to write it. And I've shared it with his wife and his kids and stuff like that. 1 or 2 of the songs.
The whole EP.
They're currently getting.
You're talking about the whole EP, right? You're talking about the whole EP.
Well, there's 3 songs are already mastered and ready to go. 4 more are getting mastered.
Fantastic.
As I speak with Hellfire Recording Studios in Ireland.
Super.
And they're hopefully going to get them back to me soon enough. And then I'll be ready to go with the EP once I plan a date. But I want to see how this Sweet Divine lead single goes first.
Yeah. We're doing something special this time, aren't we? WOANU.
Yeah.
We're like targeting Ireland now, finally. You know,
why not?
Let's take the Irish boy back home. You know, man, he's getting big abroad. Let's do it in Ireland now. So I'm hoping, man. I'm hoping for big things there. I mean,
that would be. It'll be very exciting. Exactly. And we've got a couple of bands coming over to a gathering we hold every year in Ireland. In July.
Okay.
A guy called Gordon Barry, who won International Songwriter of the Year a couple of years ago.
Cool.
And then new band called Nomads, who just released the first single. He used to be part of Staring at Lakes, and they're going to play in the back garden on the farm.
Oh, nice.
Kind of thing. Yeah. So I might get up and play a few with them. The jam generally goes on till all hours in the morning, and as you can imagine.
When is it? I might just pop by.
It's in July 25th-ish.
So is it open to everybody? You can tell them Oliver Sean's joining you.
If you were to turn up, it would be great. But it's a matter of bringing a tent, And
oh, really? Okay. You know what? I'm about to buy a camper van. I might just drive to Ireland. I might just drive in.
We have other people who do that too.
The Californian one. I'm looking at that, so I'm thinking, hey,
fantastic.
That might be a good idea to drive down to Ireland, because I have been meaning to do a couple of gigs. I've been invited to Dublin, I think, to do a few gigs there. But
fantastic, yeah, great vibrant scene in Ireland at the moment with Kneecap and Neil McCabe coming out, all these great artists, and Amble.
Amazing.
I think was it last night Amble played to 16,000 people in Cork, and Neil McCabe was one of the supporters, and he's going to be going on tour with Foy Vance soon.
Okay.
In England. So yeah, I mean, it's such a huge amount of artists just emerging.
Excellent.
And getting really popular.
Speaking of Cork, that's your main sort of county, right? Cork.
Well, I live in Wexford, which is up from Cork and down from Dublin. I'm originally from Dublin, but my wife is from Wexford, and we got a house there.
Okay.
And it's a good scene there as well. But it's coastal. It's a great place to get away from the hustle and bustle of big cities in the Middle East.
Right. But I wanted to talk about the Key Rocks. Okay, I remember. I never forgot that story you told me. I want people to know that. So you said that it's an island, right? Kirak? Is it called Kirak?
That's right. Just off the coast of Wexford, where we are, there's a small little island formation called pronounced the Key Rocks, but it's spelled Keeragh.
But they say
Keeragh.
Key Rocks though. But people
They say Key Rocks.
Really?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
So you
then, of
live
course,
there?
the pun-
Did you grow up
Yeah, I
there?
live right beside it, very
Gotcha.
close. Yeah.
So
We could
guys,
swim to
that
it if you
is
were.
the Key Rocks, okay? Because I when I heard the name the Key Rocks, I was like, that's a cool name. But that's the story, and I wanted everyone to know that really, because it's so
Exactly,
such a-
but then there's the little pun, you know, key and rocks and the Key Rocks and the
Yeah, of
musical side
course.
of it. But it is actually a couple of rocks sitting in the middle of the ocean,
Excellent.
just off the coast of Wexford.
Very
Yeah.
cool, very cool. So is the Key Rocks a big town, or is it just like a deserted island, or what is it really?
No, it's a small. The Key Rocks itself is a little small, tiny
It's like
rock formation in the
Oh,
ocean with
okay.
some sheep on it, maybe.
Okay.
But where I live is a place called Bona Bay, which is on the coast, very much. The nearest village is like 5 kilometers away. So.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
I think we did talk about, we had a meeting the other day about your single, which is out on the 10th of July, folks, 10th of July. So we were talking about the fact that, yeah, obviously we're pushing it in Ireland, chart you in Ireland and all that. But I think there might be something special if we can get your local town to really pick up your story, you know, because
Yeah.
you know, that would be really cool. So I thought the local town was the Key Rocks, but it's not, right? It is.
No. That's
Oh,
there's nobody
my
nobody
mistake.
lives on the Key Rocks.
I'm thinking,
No.
send the article to the Key Rocks. Like no one there. So it's called Banbury, is it?
Bano,
Bano.
Carrigan, Bano. Bay.
Okay. Yeah, send that over,
exactly.
man. Let the guys know it so that they can
will.
target the people there. You know, that'll be cool. Cool.
Fantastic.
So what's your plan now? Like, what's happening with Sweet Divine? Aside from you're waiting for it to launch, obviously.
Waiting for it to launch, see how it goes. I want to try and connect with some other musicians here to see what, maybe try and perform it in different ways. You know, it's a very raw song, with just me and the guitar.
But that's the
But I think
beauty.
it has lots of and I think it has a lot of openings to be able to introduce some other in a live format. You could have strings, you could have some good percussions on that as well. So trying to maybe connect with more musicians to see how I can put it together to be performed in a different way. Yeah.
You know, that's another thing that I like to talk about with you, because a lot of musicians listen in, right? Artists listen in. These are ideas that they can get, because I realized that when you have your original songs, whatever, that you released a few years ago, you can then rearrange them, you know, and add in, like, now I have this band called the Real Indie Project, and they're all these Grammy winners, Grammy nominees that play in my band, or they're musicians or singers or whatever. So I've taken my older songs, and then these guys add in trumpets and harmonica and extra guitars added to different styles, you know. And man, those songs just get a new lease of life, and they're hitting the charts,
Exactly.
Billboard, Grammy nominations. And I'm like, independent artists should know that. You know, once you do a song, it's a great song or whatever, it doesn't mean that's it. You can revive it. You've got that option. You know, you're not signed to a label.
Oh, absolutely, and have an open enough mind to let other people interpret it differently as well, right?
Exactly.
Because there's great examples of that. I think it's again Noel Gallagher talking about Wonderwall.
Okay.
And how I think it was Wonderwall and another artist covered it in a different way, and he thought it was performed better than the original song he had written, right? I think it was Ryan Adams' take on Wonderwall or something like that.
Okay.
Cool. But like it is true, and you know, music is all about feeling each other and collaboration and trying to interact. And the best nights are ones when you're jamming and you allow people space to be able to go off and put in melodies and maybe bring in your song, bring in a different song, and then it all fits together in a nice way. And I think the audience enjoys that as well, I think.
What about covers, man? What do you think about covers? Do you like doing covers? Or?
Yeah, I've hundreds of them.
Okay, have you recorded?
I mean, so
any?
whenever I play in pubs here, of course, there'd be an awful lot of stuff. And I mean, I arrange. I've been doing that for years.
Okay, but have you ever recorded a cover?
Oh no, I haven't recorded a cover.
Okay.
No, that's okay. At that point, no, not yet.
Okay. Now, I was like most other original artists, go, oh no, it's a cover. You know, I'm not gonna record it, but I did, and man, it's opened up so many markets for me. It's unbelievable.
Oh well.
Like for example, I did "Wish You Were Here" by Pink Floyd. I did my version of it during COVID, right? We recorded it. First of all, it hit the Billboard charts. My version of it, right?
Wow.
I'm thinking, Jesus, man, we recorded that in a garage, and it's completely not like the original. It's my style, like a bit of country in there, Americana. Whatever, you know. And the press loved it, the fans loved it. It charted in the blues charts in Egypt on Apple Music, streaming, right? I had nothing to, the label had no way of pushing it for the charts or nothing. It just happened. And I'm thinking,
wow.
Egypt? wish you were here, my version of it, you know?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, people from Egypt and Turkey are listening to my music. I'm on the charts almost every week on Apple Music charts.
That's fantastic.
In these Arab countries, or I wouldn't say Arab countries, but Turkey is not Arab, for example. But you know what I mean? New Middle Eastern markets. And it happened because of a cover, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm
Wow.
and I keep telling artists now, you know, don't be that, you know, don't have that wall going, no, I'm not going to do a cover. Do a cover, man. It's going to help your music, you know? It's like a great way. Because, and don't do a cover like a karaoke, obviously. Do it in your style, you know, get the key rocks out there, you know, on that song.
Yeah.
Make it your own. Ryan Adams is doing it with freaking Gallagher's song. Why not, right?
Yeah.
So...
No, it's a very, very good point. And the other thing about these markets is they're large.
They're huge, man. They're huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
India,
Like
India. You need to,
you
need to target India for God's sakes. You know, I made it big there. I have a platinum selling album in India. Do you know what that means?
Wow.
I still make money from that album. 10 years down, it's 15 years now. I'm still making money from that album, man. And it's a platinum. It's like officially a platinum album. And to get a platinum album there, it's easy if people like you there. People like me there, so I'm good.
Well,
it's a separate home for me, you know, and I love it. It's a beautiful country. I look at Goa more than India because Goa is like more Portuguese because it's Portuguese culture, right? And but then I targeted India from there, so it's fantastic. You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you find the musical styles of India ever creeping into your music?
Well, that's the thing that got me on the map actually, because I like it. It's my style of music, but right in the middle of that song, I bring in tablas.
Yeah.
You know, even though I didn't make it Indian, I've added tablas to a very rock song, and I think that clicked with a lot of people in the West and the East, and that helped me, man. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But I love fusing music, though. It's not just Indian music. I like to add in Arabic music, South American music. You know, I just like doing that. Now I'm looking at classical and, you know, trying to work on that. It's just me as a producer. I just love having fun with shit.
Yeah, I mean, classical is great. I was originally classically trained on piano, and
really?
Cool. Yeah, but I really hated the restriction. Hate's too much of a word. But, you know, you had to practice, and you know, I think nowadays music is taught in ways that is much more appealing, where, you know, rock school and things like that, you're playing a song you really want to know how to learn to play.
So classically trained in piano, really? Like how many grades?
I did up to grade 7, and then I just said enough's enough, and then I said then I found blues.
Yeah. Cool. Right. Well, why don't you use the keyboards on your songs? They're always acoustic based, like guitar based.
Yeah, I have, but there's been 1 or 2 songs I've used some in older songs that I had piano out. Just the inconvenience of moving everything down to beside the piano and up again. But I mean, my main instrument now is guitar. Excellent. But I still can play. I've played a little bit of piano at 1 or 2 gigs recently, but not much. Just you know, accompanying Let It Be, something like that, right? So
very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. And your guitar, man. What guitar are you using now?
Taylor.
All right. Which one?
Lovely. Which one? I forget the exact name. I've got 2 of them. I've got one in Ireland and one here. Yeah. And the one that's slightly bigger than the Baby Taylor.
But it's a dreadnought, obviously.
No.
Grand Auditorium. The Grand Auditorium.
Yeah, no, it's 3/4 size one. It's really small, handy, easy to carry. Very good. Really beautiful sounds.
The preamp is very good on the Taylor.
Yeah. But I also have an 8-string baritone.
Oh, the Taylor?
Yeah.
Dude, I've always wanted. That's freaking expensive, that one is. That's like $3,000 or something.
Well, I bought it in Tokyo many years ago.
Dude, we're going to talk about that because I'll tell you what, I bought an Alvarez 8-string baritone, which is a copy of the Taylor. Beautiful instrument, but I still want the baritone from Taylor. You know what I mean? The 8-string baritone.
Yeah.
I'll show you.
It's true. I mean, I play it. Yeah. But I found it a bit tricky. I've played 12 strings in the past and all that, but because it resonates differently completely. You've only got to double the center 2 strings, right?
Correct.
And it's deep, so you have to work out what key you're going to play it in and what you're going to sing in.
Like 5 notes lower or something, right? Something
like that. Yeah, exactly. It's a B, it's not a B, right? So, but it's a beautiful guitar, and I don't play it as often as I should, and maybe that's the next thing I should do, just break another rib and lock myself in the room with only that guitar.
Let's show people the Taylor, the Alvarez version of the Taylor, okay? Hang on, give me a second.
Yeah.
It's a bit dusty. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
So this is literally the same as the Taylor, right? 8-string, and the middle two with the double.
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful guitar, man. Look at that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But the Taylor, man, the wood on the Taylor is just so
It's unreal.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It's just
But it was quite expensive, and I got it from like 40th around 15 years ago for myself in Tokyo.
yeah. You don't get it that often, do you? It's like it just comes out and then it goes off the market, and then you've got to wait till it comes back in. The same with this one.
Exactly.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah. And then I have a Gibson Studio Les Paul. That's the electric that I play.
Nice.
Again, I've had that for years.
You've played that electric on Sweet Divine, haven't you? A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. I've
Yes,
heard that.
yeah, a couple of little riffs. Yeah.
Very nice.
And it's a beautiful. It needed a bit of work.
Okay.
There's a great luthier here who took it for a week, gave it some love and care. You know, when you're moving countries, especially around the Middle East and stuff, the humidity changes, the heat changes.
Yeah.
You know, in Amman, you're up 800 meters, so it's not as hot as the rest of the Middle East. So
Right.
yeah, the guitars change a little bit of character, and you just need to be. You need to make sure that you're looking after them the right way, right?
Yeah.
So
Hey, speaking of Irish guitars and weather, there's a guitar that I've been looking at I probably want to buy it on my birthday. If someone might buy it for me, I don't know. Fingers crossed. It's a guitar called...
the Loden.
No, I know the Loden. I was about to buy one, but I ended up buying the Martin D42 instead. Because once you get the Martin, you don't go back. But you can't really plug it in that well. It's just the body. You just want to mic it all the time, right? And that's what I use now for everything. Like, that's it. Once you get the Martin, you can sell all your other guitars. But then there is Taylors. Like, I use the Taylor T5Z for my electric acoustic guitar solos. Taylor 110 to plug in for live gigs. So when you plug it in, there's nothing that can beat a Taylor, man. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
You know, but Martin. But then I found out about, I was going to buy the Adamas Ovation guitar. You know, I love Ovation guitars, but Adamas is the carbon fiber one that Ovation makes, right? But now Emerald Guitars, I think he used to work for Ovation, if I'm not mistaken, the guy who runs it. Irish, and you can only buy it in Ireland, and it's all carbon fiber, right? And, and it's got acoustic, electric, MIDI. You can get any sound you want from it, but because it's carbon fiber, nothing happens to your action, so you can travel the world knowing that when you reach, I go for gigs all over the place, right? So if I go from Portugal, say, to Costa Rica, which is very humid, and you know, I'm thinking, oh God, I gotta freaking take my tools with me just in case or whatever. Now, if I have that guitar for travel, at least, I'm set, because nothing will change the setup of the guitar. So once you set it up, it's
You said it's Emerald.
Emerald, yes. Kevin, you need to check. If you're into guitars, man, I don't know how much you'll use it, because obviously the tone won't be that real acoustic. Yeah. But when you plug it in, I've heard the plugged in sounds fantastic. And if you're a live performer, man, that's it. You know, that is something.
I'll definitely have a look at that. Wow, yeah, fantastic. Do you know where he's stationed in Ireland? Is he?
I don't know, but it's online. You can order it online. I'm looking at ordering one, no taxes apparently, from Ireland to Portugal. But if I do get it to England, I might have to pay taxes.
Yeah, you will. Yeah,
it's freaking ridiculous, man. Absolutely crazy.
But you're right. The Portugal to Ireland will be no problem whatsoever.
No problem whatsoever. And also, I've got the GR15 or 5 or whatever you call it, the Roland synth, right? Guitar synth. So this guitar connects to that, and I can literally get any electric, any acoustic, piano, saxophone, violin from that onto that. And if you're into all that, Kevin, if you're just having fun with shit, man, you need to think of that. I'm telling you.
Wow. Okay, I'll certainly have a look at that. Yeah. I recorded some electronic music many years ago as well, under KJM.
Oh, no way. Really?
Yeah, and I had one album. It was just me trying to play with like GarageBand and to see how I could release the music. But it did okay, and one of the songs got latched onto some advert, and I managed to make a few pounds from that.
Why don't you send it over? I'll play it on the show. Let people hear your electronic side. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I'll drop you a link to it. Yeah, it's like a, what is it? It's a hypothetical descriptive trip of a funny journey through Tokyo.
Oh yeah, wow. But I love electronic music, but I have difficulty understanding what subgenres they are, because there are so many. I'm like, dude,
so many.
It just sounds the same to me. It's just, you know what I mean? And it's like, there's house, and then there is trip house, and there's this house, and there's electro. Like, do you know how to navigate that?
haven't got a clue, man. It's so vast, that area.
It is, right?
I mean, for me, if it sounds good, I like it, right? That kind of thing.
Exactly.
But what I'm loving about the electronic music, again, my 9-year-old Ullen, he sits up playing with Logic Pro and GarageBand now, and they mess in school with it and stuff like that, which is fantastic because you're exposing music. And he put together a track. It's a bit repetitive, but we released it for him on Spotify for the crack. So he's 9.
Yeah.
9, and he has a song on Spotify. But I think it's it takes away the fear of all that. It's something everybody can do, and that was always something I wanted to prove, that every musician can release. And as long as you've GarageBand or Logic Pro, it doesn't take that much to record what you're doing and sticking it out as a track.
Yeah.
And I think probably you were going to touch on this, but the more and more human the music is, I think the more and more it's going to be desired, because it's becoming too much with the whole AI space. I mean, the music can be great, but it's created in an immediate format.
It's terrible, man.
But you need to have the rawness. You need to have the odd something off tune or a bum note, or just the fact that it's recorded by a human.
Yeah.
Because you can't take away from that, and I think that's becoming needed more and more these days.
Yeah, I was going to touch on that with you just now. Actually, you just brought it up. The AI thing. What do you think about it? Are you really pissed off?
From a creativity perspective, yeah, I think it's a bit crazy. Productivity, I mean, it can really speed things up. I think every industry is adapting. But to have a computer generate something that is innately artistic,
crazy,
I struggle with that.
Yeah.
And every artist in the world is being affected. I mean, I'm sure you've done the same. You can go online and say, right, write me what would be predicted to be a hit song in the style of Ed Sheeran mixed with Bob Moses and with lyrics that was most likely, and it'll generate lyrics in the song for you. And it's kind of good, and you go, that's really good, but it's not you, it's not me. It doesn't come with the heart and the soul, right? The muse hasn't touched it, you know.
Yeah. Like we struggle in WOA now because we're getting so many. We get submissions, 1,000 songs a day, right? Like people want to be on the show or on the compilation or whatever it may be. And we now, aside from us having a team just going through the music to find the right songs, now we got to go through it and understand which is AI and which isn't, you know. And now we ask for disclosures. Some do disclose it, some don't. And I'm just so fed up. It's taken over the music scene. As it is an independent artist, we had a tough time breaking through, you know. And now the independent artists should understand that and know, I think, in a way, it's a good thing for the artists, guys like us, like the live performers, because at first we had to be more perfect in the studio and whatever. Now I'm actually, as a label guy, I'm looking for the imperfections, as you said. You know, I'm actually looking for that. And I'm like, you don't have to be perfect anymore. And that's actually going to help independent artists a little bit. It's the major labels that are in trouble more, because an indie who's not even an indie, just a tech guy, can make a song that sounds exactly like the song Rihanna is going to release, and it'll be exactly that and perfect and everything. And you go, Nickelback, for example, every rock song I receive now that is AI generated sounds like freaking Nickelback. So, but a band from, say, England who's just recorded in the garage and sent it to me, they'd stand out now, you know, as an indie artist. But the guy who sounds like Nickelback is going to now compete with the mainstream because no indie is going to touch it, you know. So so I think there's pros and cons, obviously. But then I've received songs from country artists, and I'm a big country fan, right? I don't do country. I don't give a damn about country. I just like listening to it. And I'm like, bring it on, man. I'm happy. I'm getting some good songs to listen to, you know? Yeah. And I'm just
I found myself as well going to country. Just the simplicity of it and the simplicity of the lyrics. It's fantastic. Yeah. And it's like blues in that sense, you know?
And AI is doing a great job with it. So the country artists are in trouble, man. You know?
Absolutely. Yeah. Some friends of mine run a small record label in Ireland called Paragon Paragon Music Group. Okay. But a lot of the revenue that they were making was from sync, right? And placements into TV stations and also onto series. Gotcha. And they had a number of successes, but they're really struggling to compete with custom-made design placements, because you can describe the kind of series that's on TV and the AI will generate exactly the type of music that's required and needed. So that's been a big challenge to them, and they've had to look at their business model completely because it's hurt. So there has to be a transformation somewhere and a disruption. And I think the disruption might be like a made by human stamp that comes, somehow.
Can you hear the off key in the voice? See, that's human. But you know what?
Exactly.
AI is going to freaking emulate that as well very soon. You know what I mean? So that's going to happen too. It's crazy, man. It's ridiculous. Right, Kevin. So Sweet Divine, we're going to play that now. And did you say that you're going to work on some extra versions of it as well?
Yeah, I think I've got some really good musicians around me in Jordan. We're very fortunate. One is the ex-drummer of the band from the 90s, Marion.
Oh yeah, I know Marion. Yeah. Freaking hell.
Yes, that's amazing. Murad is living here. So like when you've got a drummer like that behind you, you have to step up your game.
He's Irish, is he?
And then his mum was Irish, his dad was Iraqi. Yeah.
Okay.
And then a good friend Neil, who's used to be in a band in Bray called the Bray Vista in Ireland. And so they're really competent, extremely competent musicians, and just playing with them is a pleasure.
Super.
So maybe we'll lock ourselves in the basement someday and see what we can put in to try and funk things up a bit.
I would suggest.
But that would be the idea, yeah.
I would suggest your EP, if you can have, obviously, Sweet Divine, the original, and then you have a Sweet Divine, which is, with the band. That would really give it a different push, you know what I mean? It would really work for you.
I'll have a think about that, yeah. It's all about getting the time to do things these days as well.
Well, do it live, man. Do it live. Yeah. When you're performing in the pub in Amman, just freaking record it on one of your machines or whatever, and that's it.
Yeah.
And you could say Sweet Divine live version or whatever with the band. It'll be fun, man. I'm telling you. I'll be back in it for sure. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Super. Kev, before you go, you wanna plug in your social media to people where they can get you, because on Instagram, man, there are like 3 of your accounts. I don't know which one is yours. The Key Rocks 1, the Key Rocks 2, and the Key Rocks.
Really?
Yeah. And I tag all of them. When I tag you, I tag all of them.
I only know. I'll have to check that. I know of the Key Rocks 1, but there is a Facebook, the Key Rocks.
Okay.
And Instagram. They would be the 2 main social media platforms.
Just the Key Rocks
that I would use.
One word.
Just the Key Rocks.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it. And there's a lot of reels and snippets of me playing music at home on the Facebook page. So there's quite a few. Some have got like a couple of 100,000 streams.
Excellent.
Recording my stuff and also recording some covers. Actually, when I think about it now, there's a couple of songs that I put up there that are by others.
Super.
But not recorded in the sense on a record.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I wanted to thank you, Oliver, for all the support you've been giving me. I know,
Always,
and it's great,
Always.
and it's very encouraging and motivating when you get the feedback from someone like yourself.
You're welcome.
And looking forward to the single coming out and having a bit of fun with it.
The only reason I support you is because I freaking like your songs. You know that, right?
Yeah. Thanks, man.
But
I
I'll tell you what.
appreciate it.
I'll tell you what. You just touched something that I forgot to talk about. But it just came up. The fact that you said you got thousands of views on what you do live, and so you know what, that is something that has blown up my YouTube, because what I do now is every other week, I try to do it every week, but it's just no time, right? I do these Oliver Sean sessions where people see me doing everything live. That's another benefit for performing artists like us.
Absolutely.
Because of AI, now everybody wants that, and the more they can see you in your office recording or just jamming, man, that is the big market now. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Which is why that live version of Sweet Divine, if you add it into your album, dude, it's gonna freaking rock it, man. I'm telling you.
I'll take that on board, man. I'll see if I can get the time to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, keep pumping you to do more, don't I? Do this, man. Do that. That's what it is, man. That's what I need you to do. I mean, get good music out there, man. Let's give a kick to the AI. Do you know, on Amazon Music, I was charting one day. I was number 1 in England, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 was an AI album, blues album by the same guy. I'm like,
no.
I'm like, dude, the platforms need to sort this shit out, man. Have a different chart, have an AI chart, for God's sakes, if you want to do that. Thankfully, I made it because of my sales and my fans supporting it. I was there. But there was no one else. Even Joe Bonamassa was not there, because we just did a push for that week, so obviously I got in through there. But every other album was the same guy, an AI-generated Black American artist or whatever, old guy, and it's not real. It's just,
That's nuts.
that's
Well, that's a
nothing.
good idea. Maybe there should be a give the genre some respect,
Yeah.
right? Let it be AI generated,
Yeah.
but have a different chart.
Yeah, AI charts or something. Man.
Yeah.
It's not fair, you know. Anyway, we're here. WOA is fighting the good fight. You know, we always do.
Indeed.
Did you get my book? Did you read my? It's free on the Kindle bestsellers, man. It was a
Not
bestseller,
yet. I have no.
music business bestseller with Lionel Richie's book as well. I was number 2, and he was number 1.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
you should check it out.
I was going to say, shouldn't I be calling you doctor?
You should. Doctor of Musical Arts, man. DMA. I finally got it.
Yeah.
It took me years. It took me
Congratulations.
years, man. I'm fed up. I'm finally there.
That's great. It's
Yeah.
a great achievement.
I
Yeah.
had a couple of honorary doctorates, which was fantastic. That's a great accolade to get, right? So I got an honorary doctorate in fine art and music for everything I did. But I was still not a doctor, was I? So
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't tell anybody that I was actually still working on my PhD and all of that, right? But it's a DMA, so rather than a PhD. So there was a lot of practical work as well involved. And
Yeah, I'm
man,
sure.
almost 10 years.
Oh,
it
well
took me.
done. Congratulations. Yeah.
It's something to be
That's
proud
great.
of for sure, man. Great to have you on the show, man. And finally,
Yeah,
we did
as
it.
always, man. Yeah, good, great talking to you as always, and have a great evening, man.
Thank you, Kevin. And here we go. One of my new favorite songs by the Key Rocks, Sweet Divine, coming up now. Kevin, cheers, mate. Thanks for being on the show.
Take care. All the best.
Hello to one and all, and let me extol this little friend of mine. You may have heard a thing or two about her, as she is quite sublime. When first you're introduced, you'll smile and shrine and then resign. Yeah, she is known by the angels. She is sweet divine. Good. She's got this little thing she does when she thinks about etiquette. I find that kind of funny, 'cause she just invades the space you're in. Try to get close, or she'll confuse. She's a labyrinth. Her only chance of going home is to find someone with a net to catch her in. She lives for today. How many more heartaches can she take? Oh, live for today. Something about moving on makes us all want to stay. To know her, you smile, you enshrine, and then you resign. And she lives for today. How many more heartbreaks can she take? We live for today. There's something about moving on that makes us want to stay.
Everything you tell me seems like a lie. It's so much fiction when you're always blaming the other guy. I don't believe a word you're saying. You better stop with the lies. All I want is the truth from you, and then maybe we can unite. I don't believe you when you tell me it will all be alright. If I believe you, maybe I will change my mind overnight. You say that you're gonna open my eyes, but it's been promised for years. And then you hang out with all these people, and that's what's burning my ears. I need someone I can count on. You're not one I can believe. Sometimes I can barely hold on, but I'll find in you will see. Oh, that's right. Someone I can count on. You're not one I can believe. Sometimes I can barely hold on, but I'll find them, you will see. I don't believe you. Everything you tell me seems like a lie. It's so much fiction. You're always blaming the other guy. I don't believe a word you're saying. You better stop with the lies. All I want is the truth from you, and then maybe we can unite.
I'm about to tell you just who I am. I ride my old John Deere in the Texas sun. I wrestle cowboys and alligators just for fun. But there's a feminine side, I like pretty things, Gucci blue jeans and diamond earrings. But don't get it twisted, I'ma tell you true. I'm a bona fide country gal through and through. I'm singing, hell yeah, I'm a bona fide country gal through and through. Hell yeah, squeeze me right and you can be my boo. Hell yeah, you can meet me in the boardroom at 2:30. I do everything that the big boys do, but I'm a bona fide country gal through and through. Here's the story of my life with the serious side. Daddy taught me how to fight, rope and ride. Mama taught me Jesus how to cuss and clean, or raise a little sister, baby brother and me. Now I'm all grown up for my MBA, but my biggest thrill is smelling fresh cut hay. Some things never change now, ain't that the truth? Still a bona fide country gal through and through. Hometown crowd, from me to you, I'm a bona fide country gal through and through. Hell yeah, I'm a bona fide country gal through and through. Hell yeah, squeeze me right and you can be my boo. Hell yeah, you can meet me in the boardroom at 2:30. I do everything that the big boys do, but I'm a bona fide country gal through and through. Don't get it twisted, I'ma tell you true. I'm a bona fide country gal. I love Patsy Cline and Skinner, cranked up loud in my pickup truck. It scares the hell out my neighbor's dogs, but I don't give a good well. My Christmas lights get tangled up in the trees at Easter time. Take me as I am, I don't give a damn. I'm country gal divine. Take me as I am, I don't give a damn. I'm country gal divine. I'm country gal divine. Now I'm gonna sing it to you one last time. Hell yeah, I'm a bona fide country gal through and through. Hell yeah, squeeze me right. Everybody sing it. Hell yeah, I'm a bona fide country gal through and through. Hell yeah, squeeze me right and you can be my boo. Hell yeah, you can meet me in the boardroom at 2:30. I do everything that the big boys do. I'm a bona fide country gal through and through. Don't get it twisted, I'ma tell you true. I'm a bona fide country gal through and through. Hometown proud, coming to you. I'm a bona fide country gal through and through. One last time, let me tell you true. I'm a bona fide country gal through and through.
Stupefied. Density's not about pretty, sad, sorrowful lots. Cardboard purging, crystal mist swirling. Addicted they got. Build them up, bust them down. Shoved all around. People getting shoved all around. It'll stupefy you, the being tranquilized, yeah. Takes a while to let it set in. Turn away, nullify, much to our chagrin. Stupefied.
Faded scenes of yesteryear flicker on the screen. Bright blue eyes and a leather coat, the heart of every dream. When I was growing up, he was the man to see, riding tall in the saddle, just a legend on TV. Wanted dead or alive, that bounty hunter strong. But it was Captain Hiltz that felt like my song. Oh, Steve McQueen, you were my guiding light, riding through the chaos. Oh, you made it all right in that stolen motorcycle with the wind in your hair. You showed us all a little bit of flair. Across the room, I could see that swagger glow, driving Porsches, racing fast, always stealing the show. In that '68 Mustang, down San Francisco streets, my name. No matter